I'm the scat man. Yo, do, do, do. Skimmy, limmy, ding, yo, do, do, do. Yo, do, do, ba, da, ba, da, ba, dee, ba, 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 do. Ba, 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 do. Wee, ba, 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 ba.
Happy Friday, you pumpers there in the chat. Good day to you, sir. Carlo Colaiacovo, Puck Props presented by Bet99. And there's a lot of people who need to readjust their assessment of these conference finals after game one.
Man, there's some people that look really stupid, don't they?
Colorado fans are lunatics. And like they were the most cocky group of hockey fans that existed heading into that game. We'll see game two today. And Montreal with an absolute patty whack of Carolina, especially giving up that first goal. This team just doesn't know how to fold. It doesn't. You've seen them all year. The cardiac kids can be in any position. The only uncomfortable position I think we've seen them in, Carlo, recently is trying to hold on to that 2-goal lead in game 7.
Yeah, or in game 6 when they did give it up against Buffalo, right? Up 3-1 at home.
What were your biggest takeaways from that game?
Well, clearly my biggest takeaway was Carolina did not look anything close to their normal selves, and no one should be surprised. I mean, everyone thought, oh, this is a team. It's Rod Brind'Amour. He's going to run great practices. He's going to emulate a training camp. 12 days off, man. Like in Rod Brind'Amour's in-game interview, he talked about being sharp and playing with pace, or not being able to play at the pace. In Nate McKinnon's post-game interview, he talked about execution. Well, those are the things you lack when you separate yourself from the game for that long. I mean, think about anything you do in life when you're so routined and then you separate yourself from that for 12 days. Do you feel like your same self when you come right back into it? No. So that did not look like a Carolina team that we saw them play again in their first 2 series, and we shouldn't be surprised. Montreal is a team that is more engaged. They are more dialed in because they have stayed in it. Carolina hasn't. I think that's my takeaway. I mean, when they scored with 30 seconds, I was like, whoa, they're here to defy the odds. They're here to prove people wrong. But within the next 9 minutes, they were down 4-1. I mean, look at the breakaways Montreal had from center ice. Like, that's not Carolina hockey. Well, the reason why it's not is because it felt like an organized scrimmage out there.
But can we say it's Carolina Eastern Conference Final hockey?
Maybe we could say that too. I mean, history has written that Carolina does not play well when they get here.
So, Mick, bring up, you saw obviously the fans just, it looked like there was a fire alarm, right? Like those are fans that are looking to get the 1040 train at 10:30.
Yeah. No, you're right. I did see that in the game. I did see that.
2 pictures of screenshots. If you click on the first one, this is game 1, Eastern Conference Finals versus Florida.
Yeah.
With how much time? 4 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
Then go to the game 2. 4-0, 6 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
If you're a Carolina hockey fan buying tickets, you haven't sat through 60 minutes of hockey in 3 straight games.
It's true.
I don't know. Is there an issue here? Because it's not just a 3-off, right? You go back. Yesterday's giant loss, 5-2, and the 5-0 loss to Florida last year. Then they got eliminated 5-3, I believe, right? Did that one go 5 last year? Yes.
Yeah, I went 5 last year. They won in game 4. They won a game in game 4. They were down 3-0, won game 4, and then lost game 5. I remember in game 5, they were up 2-0 in that game.
Ooh.
And Florida came back to win.
Eastern Conference Finals 2023 versus Florida, 3-2 OT, 2-1 OT losses. 2019 Eastern Conference Finals, they lose 2-1 and 4-0. This team is not good. But the irony of it, this is like the best home team in hockey since Rod Brind'Amour's been there.
Yeah.
And now they can't play Carolina hockey. Do you put much into stakes of I didn't want to look into it, but there obviously a lot of people are talking about, look how Montreal played Carolina during the regular season. I know you throw it out, it's different styles of hockey, but can you get to a point where it's just maybe matchup wise, Montreal just can maybe have Carolina's number? If we look at, I think it's like 21-10 outscored. Montreal has had no issue scoring in Carolina, even during the regular season. Do you put some faith into that or no?
Yeah, of course I do, man. I've been on Montreal right from the beginning. And again, even coming into this series, it's hard. It was hard to evaluate how good Carolina was. I mean, they beat the 6th and the 8th ranked team, right? And they handled them pretty well. But
the old Metro.
Yeah, it was. Well, they played Ottawa in the first round, so
no. I just mean the path out of the Metro is always the easiest.
Always, and again, like goaltending, I would side with Montreal. Their defense pretty even. Montreal's got a couple more game breakers, and they showed up last night.
Yeah, the Happy Gilmore voice where he says he learned to putt, but you say that with this top line that's knowing how to score at 5-on-5. 3-3 for 2 for 6, 8 points between the three of them last night. The new hook, Evans, Demidov line like clockwork. What a finish from Demidov, and we saw it, and you touched on it yesterday as well. After he got the monkey off his back, boom. This is a guy who can play game-changing hockey.
Yeah. They have game changers on their team.
100%. Jakub Dobush is going on a Ken Dryden, Patrick Waugh run. He's the betting favorite right now, Bet99, of all Montreal players for the Conn Smythe. Would you agree with that?
Who's that?
Jacob Dobes.
Yeah. Well, for Montreal, he is right now. 100%.
Yes. That's your vote right now?
Yeah.
Where do you go between Suzuki and Hudson if you had to choose one? It's a tough one.
I would go Suzuki because he's the captain and he's probably he has more points than Hudson right now, but
and playing giant minutes.
Yeah.
Now, here was something I heard on your show today that I wanted to ask, and if you don't think it's appropriate, we can throw it out the window and just edit this live show. You have a fantastic son who plays some fantastic hockey, and you've grown him as a blue liner, a young blue liner. If you could model your kid's game going forward, let's say he's going to become a professional player, and you've seen how the landscape of offensive defensemen or just team-breaking defensemen is going in the future, which player would you want him to be like?
Lane Hudson.
See, I knew the answer to that, but I had to build it up. And I think that's the right answer, like Quinn Hughes and Lane Hudson type.
Yeah. Yeah, but when you think about it, that's the way teams are drafting and developing defensemen. Those are the guys they're looking for. They're looking for guys that can skate, can make plays, can impact the game with their own individual play, like smart, elusive, like you name it, unpredictable.
Just that first, Lane Hudson behind the net is good hockey to watch. Like waiting for a breakout, Lane Hudson with time and a breakout. Whoo! Here's 4 fake passes, and here's 80-foot pass on the tape. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Saturday night, game 2. And I don't know where we are in the schedule because the NHL's in a good spot where they go every night, but I know there's got to be a breakup. I'm not sure when that day is.
I don't think there is. I think it's every other night.
No way. Did they really do that?
Yeah, because there's not that much of a time change, right?
Wow. Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah.
Game 6, Sunday. Game 7, Tuesday, June 6th for that one. And we go today to game 2, Western Conference Finals. Now, this is interesting when we look at the series prices because going into...
Sorry, hold on a second. Is my internet frozen?
No, you're not frozen. You're just you're 8-bit Carlo.
Do you want me to try logging out and logging back in?
Sure, bud.
Okay. Be right back.
Thank you. Give me the solo shot. And the TV's not on. I apologize. But no, the interesting thing is the pricing and how we've changed our pricing from game 1 to game 2 on both sides. Because going into the series, the Golden Knights were plus 230 to win the series. The Canadians were plus 230 to win the series. After both of those teams won, he back.
Is that
All right.
good?
Yeah, you're very good. Yeah, you're Nintendo 64 Carlo now.
Relax.
Now, Golden Knights plus 230 series price before game 1. Montreal plus 230 series price before game 1. Both of those dogs win. However, Montreal has moved to minus 125 to win the series, where Vegas is still even money, basically.
Wow.
Do you think that adjustment's correct? That they were maybe wrong about Montreal, or are they not giving enough respect to Vegas right now?
I think it's the whole Kill McCarr theory, right?
Okay.
And I think their books are still willing to give Colorado a little bit of an edge if Kill McCarr plays. Now, I got mixed messages this morning. Darren Dreger thinks that he believes he will play. I had another source tell me that he believes he probably won't play. So
is that other source the source from before?
Yes.
That's the source I like. I don't know that source, but that's the source I like.
But my source told me that if he had to guess, because he doesn't know for sure, he skated yesterday, hasn't talked to him or talked to anybody today, that his guess is that he won't play again today.
Okay.
So
was him skating at the optional practice yesterday maybe a telltale sign, or no? That was
that's him feeling it out, right? He's trying to feel out game reps without actually playing in a game to see if he can handle the discomfort that he's playing with.
And if Carolina, Montreal has taught you anything, it's that game reps are different from practice reps.
Exactly. So I think those series prices are fair. I mean, there's a lot to understand Montreal's position on the series after winning the first game.
So you think Montreal's in a better position than Vegas to win the series?
Yes.
Okay.
Right now, because again, you got to think that losing the way that Carolina did, now the history of their record is coming into play. The pace that they have to catch up to keep up with Montreal is a concern. In Colorado, it's one player. It's if McCarr plays, it helps Colorado. If he doesn't, it helps Vegas.
Now, if McCarr comes back in and they readjust the Taves shot on goal market that has moved 55 points, which is crazy, then wait for it, because McCarr, if he comes back today, he has to be passed first, no?
I think so.
Right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the way McCarr is going to impact the game is just the puck on his stick and his skating ability. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if you shoot it up, yeah, you can probably find a way to muster the old shot once in a while, but it's going to hurt.
Yeah, no. I do like Devon Taves minus 125 over 1.5 shots right now. Wait and see if McCarr comes back in, how much that adjusts the other way. It probably won't be where it was before, but if you can get that at even money or better, maybe a look. But we'll see what we want. But I do like Brent Burns. I know he didn't play giant minutes, but that was also a team that was running 5 defensemen, and they were gushing over it. The ESPN announcer, I forget his name. Who does the ESPN play-by-play?
Is it McDonough?
Yes, I believe.
I think it's McDonough, is it not?
I think so. American chat, help me out.
Is it Buchagras?
No, there wasn't Buchagras in game 1.
What about
it was the guy who does football, the guy who does college football, does a bunch of stuff for ESPN.
McDonough.
Yes. Yeah, not a huge fan. But no. I'm sure he's not a huge fan of me either. Just gushing at Brent Burns' ability to get the puck on the net, which he's done for 8 billion years. And maybe he'll get the cup handoff, but who knows? Got to get there first. But we're going to go Lehkonen and Landeskog point plus 185. There was a quote saying that Jared Bednar did love the lines that he fixed up at the end of the game. So don't be surprised if we see those lines. Landeskog, McKinnon, Lehkonen. And then you got Natchez and Nichushkin on the other line. I'll go with that top line. I'll get the two guys. I'll get the two guys with Nate at plus 185, which is a hell of a price. And then Brett Howden, Marner assist, plus 200, which is actually another really good price that I didn't think. I thought that'd be like plus 160, plus 165. So we're going to run that one back, and then the double shots on goal. We saw pretty good movement on Carter Hart's over 28.5 saves, go from minus 105 to minus 135 today. And it's going to be a Colorado onslaught, I think, Carlo, no, of just getting pucks on the net and breaking that confidence that Carter Hart's built.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, they would have had to learn through the first game that in order to win this game, they got to get the Carter Hart. I don't think Carter Hart's letting in the goals that Wedgwood sneaks by himself, but they got to get to him.
And let me know if you gargoyles there in the chat got your McKinnon 4+ shots the other day. I don't know if you saw that on Twitter. It was right in the corner. He shot it right center mass on Carter Hart, and they didn't record it as a shot. I don't know if you know anything about the shots on goal mafia.
No.
Yeah, Andy's coin term, shots on goal mafia. How you've noticed that shots on goal and saves are way down this year, right?
Well, yeah, because they've kind of like, if the goalie makes a save, but they think it's going to miss the net, they don't count it as a save, which is ridiculous.
And then you have the Olympics where goalies were making 46 saves a game because they graded all the saves.
Everything,
so
and even if a puck is dumped in from like your own end and it's in the middle of the net, the goalie stops with his stick, it's not considered a save.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
I know. I am a donkey here. It's tough. I don't put a lot on it, but I'll take the 1.5s. It is a tough thing to do. You don't want to be that guy missing out on those big tickets because you got 17 shots on goal markets. You can bet the unders, people. We know that. So keep an eye out on Makar. I don't think we'll know anything right until game time. Like you were not going to know anything at practice, correct?
I mean, they were quick to reveal.
Yeah, you're right.
His decision right after pregame skate. So I would imagine.
But why would they even do that? Like, wouldn't the gamesmanship be just take it right to the deadline? So the game plan's tougher?
Probably. But again, like, I never understood that. Like, does the NFL care if players know they play or not? Right? You don't prepare differently if one guy's in or out. Just get it over with. Be upfront about it. I mean, there's so much attention on you right now, and there's so much that is impacted based on, outside sources, gambling. Let's call it what it is, gambling. Just forget these mind games. Just tell a player if he's playing or not. Like, everyone's worried that there's going to be a target on their back. Like, there's no targets on people's backs.
Then Aaron Krolnick can get his plus 700 Devon Taves power play points out there, which a lot of people heard you, right? There's some good comments the other day, people watching the show and getting on that bet. So good swing. Be interesting to see what they do with power play one, because I don't think it's Devon Taves is the answer. I don't, but I don't know how I don't know how healthy Sam Malinsky is either. And another thing we got to keep an eye out when this series does switch over to Vegas is how Torts is running that blue line, because as we mentioned after game one, Hutton and not Coughlin. Why am I so dumb? Coughlin aren't playing a lot of minutes. And those top four guys are, the longer this series, it's going to be a tough run. Absolutely worn out. But we'll see. Eastern Conference Finals yesterday, electric. I was listening to it while playing baseball. Game one, Vegas, electric. I think we're set up for two great series right now heading into the first week of the Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals, Carlo. But I know you're a busy man, but please take care of yourself. Don't work yourself into a hole. And Canada almost lost to Norway, so we got that for us. They pulled out the Norway win.
They did. I said that when I was doing that. I go, like, I'm glad Canada won, but I'm also glad it was a competitive game. Like, those are fun to watch.
But that's what you get in those tournaments where it's like, and the same with World Juniors too, where you never face adversity, and the first time you're facing adversity comes in an elimination game.
Yeah, and then you can't recover from it.
100%. I've seen a lot of World Junior hockey situations handled that way. So Sid talking to the boys in the locker room, remember Norway. Remember Norway. All right.
Yeah.
Friday in the books. Another great week here. Puck Props presented by Bet99. Do us a favor. Win some bets. But hit that like, subscribe button, comment, do all those things. We'll see you back here Monday, 10 a.m. Andy Francis, Monday to Tuesday. Carlo Colaiacovo, Wednesday to Friday. Have a great weekend. Lead us out, buddy.
Ciao, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, man. Yo,